A night of confusion and a morning of restless, Jungkook continued looking at Taehyung, waiting for an answer. But Taehyung lowered his gaze, gripping his glove tightly. Taehyung firmly, I told you I don't sleep around a kiss you because I was confused by your sweet word. That's all. He then looked away, lost his own thought. Taehyung thinking, but the truth is, I had a crush on you when I first joined. I know you were straight, so I never let myself hope. But then you started acting sweet, making me believe just for a moment that maybe you were developing feeling for me too, just like in my drama. But no, you were just curious. And what if in the end you realize it was only curiosity? I can't let you know why I really kiss you. Taehyung had always been a big fan of male drama. He dreamed of experiencing a love story like one so in the series where someone would fall deeply for him, crushing him, and never let go. But reality was different. Taehyung took a deep breath and stood up. Taehyung calmly said, I think I should leave now. See you tomorrow at the office. Jungkook watching him slightly surprised. Jungkook softly wait. Then stopped but didn't turn around. Jungkook hesitated. We both enjoying what happened right now. So can we continue this just to explore what we really want for each other? Taehyung hand clenched into fist for a second before he finally turned to face Jungkook. Taehyung uncertain. I don't know, sir. Let me think. If I am really ready to start something personal with you. Both of them agreed to think about it and call it a night. They left the office separately. Jungkook drove home in his car, lost in his thought. And Jungkook thinking, if that kiss was not special for me, then why does he need time to think? His son gripping his steering wheel. Jungkook smiled slightly. I should have asked for one more kiss. I really want to taste those again. Meanwhile, Taehyung was walking to his apartment. His heart conflicted. Taehyung thinking Mr. Rude is actually a good kisser. He bit his lip, shaking his head. Taehyung thinking, should I continue this as he suggested, or should I stop? He is my boss. If things don't go well, it could affect my job. I really need to think about this carefully. Next morning, Jungkook arrived at the office earlier than usual. He was excited to looking forward to seeing Taehyung. Jungkook grinning to himself, maybe I can ask him for a kiss today. I am sure he'll say yes. After all, who can judge my personal? But as he walked into his office, he noticed something unusual. Jungkook frowned. Why isn't Mr. Kim here? Is he late? Just then he heard a knock on the door. Jungkook smiled. I guess he is here. Instead of saying come in, Jungkook personally got up and walked to the door. Without looking, he opened it with a teasing smile. Jungkook playfully, I was waiting for you, Mr. Kim. His smile instantly faded when he saw who was standing there. Jungkook started dead. Why are you here so early? His father, the chairman, gave him a knowing look before stepping into the office. Chairman calmly, Jungkook, I came to inform you that your secretary is on leave for this week. Next week he will directly join my project. Jungkook was widen in shock. Jungkook angrily, what? Why? And who approved this leave? I am his boss. He should have asked me first before taking time off. He haven't even finalized whatever he'll be working with you. Jungkook was furious. Why hadn't Taehyung said anything? Why did he just disappear like that? His father, however, remained calm. Chairman from the Jungkook, I think you forgetting something. I make all the decision regarding Mr. Kim in this office. Jungkook jaw clenched. Chairman continued. He is my friend. I was the one who appointed him to this company, and right now he has some special issue that I am aware of. So I am handle this matter. He rarely asks for leave, but this time there is an emergency at his home. So stop acting so native. Jungkook felt a state of guilt, but was still frustrated. Jungkook muttering, but that I need him. He managed all my work. He instant for a second before editing in his mind, and I will miss him. A troubling thought across his mind. Jungkook thinking, is he mad at me for what I just said yesterday? Is he teaching my patience? His heart felt uneasy. Jungkook thinking, or does this means he rejected me? Did he hate the kiss? Oh God, who will answer all those questions? His father son shaking his head. Chairman, I'll assign Mr. Sam to assist you with work, and Jungkook, you should know that your mate Taehyung overwork. He has been doing much more than what a secretary should. Now you are facing the consequences. Jungkook looked down, not knowing how to argue back. Chairman, seriously, when you need help, I give you Taehyung now. Someone need help, so Taehyung will assist him. Taehyung is one of the most reputable employee in this company. He is my personal responsibility, and I will always make decisions that benefit both him and the company. Jungkook signed his fate slum. Jungkook defeated. Yesterday, his father studied his expression before smoking. Chairman, teaching, is that the only reason you are upset, or is it something else? Jungkook glanced away. Chairman, laughing, don't make that face. I know how much you depend on Taehyung, but I am just borrowing him for a month. Don't act like someone stolen your wife instead of your secretary. Jungkook eyes widened as his father, but Jungkook embarrassed. Dad, it's not like that. His father chuckled and patted Jungkook's shoulders. Chairman, I'll see you later. Jungkook, don't sulk too much with that. He walked out, leaving Jungkook alone with his thoughts. Jungkook ran a hand thought his ear, frustrated. Jungkook thinking, as if I can say anything to him. He felt why hadn't he told him about this? Why had he asked his father for leave instead of coming to him? Jungkook thinking, is he not comfortable with me? A sudden thought hit him hard. Jungkook thinking, worried, am I such a terrible boss to him? For the first time, Jungkook being questioning his own behavior towards Taehyung. Jungkook spent the entire week feeling restless. His father had assisted Mr. Sam to assist him, but working with Sam was nothing like working with Taehyung. Unlike Taehyung, who understood Jungkook's need before he even spoke, Sam required detailed instruction for everything. It was frustrating. Jungkook sighed as he looked toward the document on his desk. Jungkook muttering, Taehyung would have already organized this. Why do I have to explain every little thing now? Even at night, Jungkook chose to stay at the office, drawing himself in work. It was easier than going home and feeling the emptiness. One night, unable to control his curiosity, he finally picked up his phone and typed a message to Taehyung. Jungkook texted him, "How are you? Are you okay?" He waited. Minutes passed, then hours. No reply. Jungkook clenched his jaw and tossed his phone on the couch. Jungkook thinking, why is Dad always protecting him. Is he just his friend's son? But he treat him so especially. He closed his eyes without maintaining to. His mind replaying the memory of the case. Jungkook thinking, I want to hear him. I want to hear his voice. With thought of the feeling in his mind, Jungkook drifted into sleep. Monday morning, an unexpected meeting, the start of a new week. He just and frustrated. Sam walked into Jungkook's office with his usual staff demeanor. Sam firmly said, we have a meeting with the channel group today. We are finally going to sign the contract. Jungkook barely listened. His mind was somewhere else. Jungkook thinking, is Jisung going to be there? Soon Jungkook was seated in the meeting room waiting for a representative of the channel group. The door opened and Jungkook's expression darkened slightly when he saw Jisung entering with his father, Mr. Chen. Jisung's usual smug smile was plastered on his face as he approached Jungkook. Jason smirking, hello Mr. John. Jungkook, how have you been? Jungkook forced a polite smile. Jungkook coldly, I'm absolutely fine, thank you. He stared at Jason, his eyes sharp. Mr. Chen, seeing the tension, chuckled lightly. Mr. Chen teasingly, my son, instead of attending this meeting, I guess he really enjoyed spending time with your secretary. Jungkook jaw tightened, his grip on the table slightly clenched, but he maintained his composed expression. Jisung curiously speaking of, there is where is Taehyung? Jungkook felt his annoyingness growing. He didn't want to hear Taehyung's name coming from Jisung's mouth. Jungkook firmly, he is on leave, and Mr. Jisung, since you are here, why don't you focus on the meeting? You should take this opportunity to learn something and assist your father with business matter. Jisung chuckled, completely ignoring the sharpness in Jungkook's tone. Jisung casually, is Taehyung okay? If you don't mind, can I have his number? I'll ask him myself. Last time I forgot to ask for it. Jungkook's finger clenched into table. Jungkook coldly, I'm sorry Mr. Jason, but it is against company policy to share an employee personal number without their consent. Jason waved his hand dismissively. Jason grinned. Oh, come on, don't be so formal. Taehyung and I are close. He won't mind. Jungkook darkened as he greeted his three. Jungkook extremely, Mr. Chen, I have to pack the schedule today. If you don't mind, can we go get to business? Now he then turned to Jason, his voice sharper. Jungkook pointedly, Mr. Jason, I hope you understood the value of time. Let's not waste it on irrelevant topic. Mr. Chen quickly nodded, sensing the shift in Jungkook's mood. Mr. Chen hesitantly, yes, of course, I obliged Mr. Jungkook. Let's start the meeting. Jungkook leaned back in his chair, finally focused on the contract, but his mind still burned with irritation. Jungkook thinking, why does Ji-sun want a hung number so badly? After the meeting, Jungkook walked back to his office feeling exhausted and frustrated. The moment he sat down, he grabbed his phone and checked for any messages. Nothing. Jungkook signed deeply, his finger tightened around the phone. Jungkook thinking, where are you, Mr. Kim? Why are you ignoring me? His thought drifted back to Jisung's irritating presence. Jungkook thinking, and that Jisung, I swear I wanted to throw him out when he asked for your number. Just then he heard the knock on the door. Jungkook distractedly, yes, come in. Still looking at his phone, he didn't bother to lifted his head. Taehyung softly, "Good morning, Mr. Jian." Jungkook immediately snapped his head up. His eyes widened in surprise, and before he could stop himself, he stood up from his chair. Jungkook exactly. Taehyung, Mr. Kim, where were you? I sent you a message, but you didn't reply. How are you? Is everything okay? Without thinking, Jungkook stepped closer and pulled Taehyung into a warm hug. Jungkook whispering, "I miss you, Taehyung." Taehyung frozen, his eyes wandering at the sudden embrace. His heart pounded in his chest as he felt Jungkook warm around him. Taehyung nervously, "Mr. Jian, we are in the office. What are you doing?" His cheeks turned pink as he gently tried to loosen Jungkook's grip. Taehyung whispering anxiously, "I am just here to give you some paper. Mr. Chairman is waiting for me. Please let me go." Taehyung's voice was soft and almost pleading. He nervously glanced at the door, afraid someone might see them. Taehyung whispering, "Someone will see us. Please, Mr. Jian." Jungkook sighed and finally released him. Thought he was not happy about it. Jungkook concerned, "Okay, fine, but tell me what happened. Are you avoiding me? Why didn't you inform me about your leave? Is everything really okay?" Taehyung looked down, his finger tightened around the paper he was holding. Softly, "Sir, there was an emergency, so I had to take leave. I'm sorry I didn't inform you, but I already told Mr. Chairman." Jungkook stared at him for a moment, his jaw tightened. He could tell that Taehyung was not telling him everything. Jungkook gently, "Taehyung, I am not asking as your boss. I am asking as your friend." Taehyung lifted his head slightly, his eyes meeting Taehyung's. Jungkook sincerely, "I know you have some family issue that you don't talk about with anyone except my dad, but I just want you to know that if you ever need someone to talk to, or if you need any help, I am here." Taehyung felt something warm spread out in his chest. His grip on the paper loosened slightly. Taehyung gratefully, "Thank you, sir, but I really have to go now. I have to finish some paperwork." He quickly turned to leave, but just as he reached the door, he paused. Without looking back, he softly said, "Taehyung, Sally, sir, I miss you too." Jungkook lips curled into a bright smile. His heart is skipping a beat. Jungkook thinking, "So he was not ignoring me after all, but I know there's something he is still not telling me. One day I'll make him share it with me." Outside Jungkook's office, Taehyung walked down the hallway, clutching the paper to his chest. He murmured to himself, his voice barely evoked a whisper. Taehyung softly, "I really miss you, Mr. Chan. I really want to trust you. I want to give us a chance. I really like it when you talk so sweetly to me, when you show your care, when you look at me like that." A small smile appeared on his lips as he continued walking. Maybe, just maybe, this could be something real. Uh, Jungkook had started coming to the office earlier than usual just to catch a glimpse on Taehyung. It had become a habit now. He found himself making excuses to visit the other wings, pretending to be interested in Sungmin's project, but in reality his only motive was to be near Taehyung. In a thought, Jungkook had asked Taehyung multiple times to stay after work. Taehyung always declined with a polite smile, saying he need to go home early. During these days, Jungkook truly realized how much Taehyung had helped him with his work. Even when Jungkook was on leave, even when Taehyung was on leave, he still managed Jungkook work over the phone, making sure Jungkook didn't struggle. But now It was not just about work anymore. Jungkook missed Taehyung not only as his secretary but as someone who was slowly making a space in his heart. He missed their stolen moment, their conversation, and their closeness, and those kisses. Jungkook thinking, why do I miss him so much? At the same time, Taehyung also found himself sneaking out really just to see Jungkook. One day they finally sat down and talked. Jungkook seriously, Taehyung, no matter what happened, I want us to give this a try. Let's explore our feelings. Let's not run away from it. Taehyung softly, I want that too, sir, but Taehyung. One afternoon, Taehyung was in a meeting with Sangmin, Mr. Chairman, and Tral God, a business partner of Jungkook father. They were discussed the salary strategy for the new project. When Taehyung found Buzz, he knew exactly who it was. Taehyung hesitated before checking his phone. Jungkook text Mr. Kim, meet me at 5 at my place. Taehyung rolled his eyes in silence, choosing not to reply. Taehyung thinking, does he ever stop? For the next 30 minutes, Jungkook kept messaging him. Taehyung tried his best to focus, but the continuous distractions were making it impossible. After some time, he adjusted himself and went to the washroom and cleared his mind. He stood by the sink washing his hands when he suddenly saw Jungkook's reflection in the mirror. Taehyung shocked Mr. Jian. What are you doing here? Before he could react, Jungkook stepped closer, placing his hand gently on Taehyung's neck. Jungkook escaped, I want you. Without waiting for a response, Jungkook leaned in, pressing a soft kiss against Taehyung's lips. Jungkook whispering between kisses, miss you, Mr. Kim. I miss you this taste. Taehyung eyes widened in panic. Taehyung nervously, sir, please. We are in the office washroom. What if someone sees us like this? Jungkook snapped and in one swift motion pulled Taehyung inside one of his. Without giving Taehyung a chance to speak, he captured him. Taehyung thought, breathless, managed to Jungkook cover slightly. Taehyung whispering, sir, please, I have to go back. Everyone is waiting for me in the meeting. Jungkook groaned in frustration. Jungkook pouting, so what? I don't care, Mr. Kim. This is not fair. First, you don't meet me after office, and second, you ignore my text, and now you are making excuses. Taehyung started looking at Jungkook serious and adorable face. Taehyung gently, Mr. Jian, you are my boss. It's easy for you to say all this, but it's not the same for me. I'm just your secretary, and having this kind of relation with an employee is not professional. Jungkook from but Taehyung continued. Taehyung softly think about what will happen if your father uh, uh, find out. He trusts me a lot. I can't take that risk, and besides, we are still unsure about our feeling. What if this ruin your image? Jungkook stared at him, his heart beat fast. He loved the way Taehyung always put Jungkook's reputation before his own job. He found it adorable when Taehyung tried to calm his impatience with logical explanation. Jungkook smiled, okay, fine, Mr. Kim. I'll go, but promise me you will meet me after office at my place. Taehyung sighed, shaking his head slightly but smiled. Taehyung defeated. Okay, I'll see you at 5. As he reached for the door, he suddenly turned back, fixing Jungkook's slightly messy tie. Then, without warning, he leaned and placed a quick peek on Jungkook's lips. Jungkook frozen, his heart beat fast. Over the past month, they never missed a chance to see each other. Jungkook frequently got scolded by his father for visiting Taehyung wing too often, but he didn't care. Mr. Chairman extremely Jungkook, why are you here again? You have your own wing, your own work. Stop disturbing Taehyung and Sungmin. Jungkook initially did. I am just checking on the project process. His father narrowed his eyes, but Singh letting it go. Meanwhile, Jungkook was growing frustrated. Jungkook thinking, why do I feel like this is not enough? Spending just a little time together was not enough for me. He wanted more and more from Taehyung, but deep inside he knew one thing for sure. He was feeling for Taehyung and there was no turning back. Taehyung had made it a habit to arrange Jungkook's place whenever he visited. He liked keeping things neat and organized just the way they used to be. Jungkook, on the other hand, refused to let Mr. Sam take care of his room. Instead, that Taehyung was the only one allowed to touch his space. Taehyung was busy arranging their clothes when he suddenly felt a pair of strong arm wrapped around his waist from behind. His body tense as he felt Jungkook's warmth so close. Taehyung clapping nervously. Mr. Jian, please let me finish organize your clothes. Jungkook hummed in response, resting his chin on Taehyung's shoulders. Jungkook playfully hummed, go ahead, I am not stopping you. His hand, however, told a different story as they slowly moved as Taehyung finger playing with the fabric. Taehyung shivered slightly. Sir, please. Jungkook smiled and tightened his hold around Taehyung's waist. Jungkook teasing, Mr. Kim, you do your work and let me do mine. Don't disturb me. Before Taehyung could protest, Jungkook began his jacket. He knew exactly what Jungkook was trying to do, but he stayed still, his heart racing. Once the jacket split off, Jungkook leaned and started pressing against Taehyung's neck. Jungkook whispering against his skin, are you tired, Mr. Kim? His warm breath tickled Taehyung's ear as he blew softly against it, making Taehyung shiver. Taehyung breathless. Jungkook, please. Jungkook smiled. He lowered, hearing his name from Taehyung's lips, especially when he was this flustered. Unable to hold back any longer, Jungkook turned Taehyung to face him and captured him. He had missed so much. His hand grabbed Taehyung's waist tightly, pulling him closer, making Taehyung gasp. Taehyung cried softly. Jungkook smiled again. The key he lowered those little sounds Taehyung made. They continued, only stopping when they needed air. After their heated moment, both of them sat on the couch. Breathless but content, Jungkook pulled him close, letting him rest his head on his while he ran his finger through Taehyung's soft hair. Taehyung closed his eyes, feeling relaxed, and the Jungkook touched Taehyung softly. Sir, please ask Mr. Sam to check the stock for your room. Nothing is in the right place. You are even running out of snake and other basic things. Jungkook chuckled, looking down at Taehyung with fondness. Jungkook is smiling. No need, I'll personally take care of it tomorrow. Then an idea popped into his mind, making his eyes sparkle with excitement. Jungkook, hopefully, I'm planning to go shopping tomorrow. Would you like to come with me? Then the thought of spending time outside with Taehyung made his heart race. Taehyung hesitated for a moment. Recently, because of his family issue, he hasn't been able to give Jungkook much time. He always refused Jungkook's invitation after office, and even during work, he barely got time to talk to him properly. Looking at Jungkook's expected eyes, Taehyung felt guilty. He didn't want to disappoint him again. Without thinking much, he gave a small smile and nodded him softly. Yes, I'll come with you, Jungkook. Face little up instantly. Jungkook grinned. Really, you are not going to change your mind, right? Taehyung chuckled. Taehyung teasing. Do I look like someone who broke promise? Jungkook smirked and leaned down, placing a kiss on Taehyung's forehead. Jungkook whispered, "No, you don't, and that's why I like you too so much, Mr. Kim." Taehyung cheek turned red, but he didn't look away. Tomorrow was going to be special. For the first time, they were going out together, not as a boss and secretary, but as something more.